Guys, a fan of Super Eagles forward Ademola Lookman has written an open letter to the Super Eagles forward ahead of Atletico Madrid UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg clash against Arsenal later tonight. And my people, no funny. In fact, I am just wondering how people actually take football this serious. I am wondering why people take football this serious, because I don't know what Arsenal have done to this person. I don't even know if it's a girl or a boy, but what Arsenal actually done to this person to warrant this kind of mercy to Ademola Lookman ahead of that clash is what I don't know. But in his letter to Ademola Lookman, and the person said, "Dear Ademola Lookman, when Olise picked France and Musiala picked Germany, you chose Nigeria. They took the easy route, you took the hard one. That is what great footballers do. For your sacrifice, I am backing you today. Go show the world you are the best left winger on the planet Earth. Sing Mosquera, sing Arteta, sing Arsenal, and sing their fans. Your biggest fans, Olivia." Dear Olivia, what did Arsenal do to you? What beef do you have with Arsenal? What is that misunderstanding you have with Arsenal that you are sending Ademola Lookman to go and destroy Arsenal tonight? Anyway, I'm just here to remind you that Ademola Lookman is just recovering from an injury. So don't expect this young man to be at 100%. Yes, don't expect Ademola Lookman to be 100% fit going into this game. In case this guy did not perform the way you expect, don't come out and start judging him. Yes, it's one thing for you to write a letter for him to help you, and it's another thing for him to be 100% fit for the game. So I am telling you, I must say in Nigeria, and Ademola Lookman is a brother. It's like a brother to me. So I actually want anything good for him. But you should consider that this young man is actually recovering from an injury. So you don't expect him to be 100% fit going into that game today. So in case the thing did not go well the way you plan or the way you think, don't take it too serious. And I just pray that it happened that way. I am an Arsenal fan. But if your wish is for Ademola Lookman to come and sink us, sink Moscow, sink Athletico, and sink we the fans, there's no problem. That is why it is a game of football. Yes, anybody can win and anybody can lose, and there's also a draw. But please, in case this young man did not hearken to your letter to him today, in case he did not perform to your expectation, I don't want you to start coming out and start insulting him tomorrow. I don't want you to come out and start raining insult on him tomorrow. Because before you say this, you should have known that Ademola Lookman have been out injured for some time now. So it will take a lot for him to come out and start playing the way you actually want him to do. And another thing I need to remind you is, Arsenal is not a team that you can just overlook. Arsenal is not a team you can just come and win them, defeat them anyhow. This is a team that have not lost a game in the UEFA Champions League so far this season. So it is not going to be easy for Atletico Madrid. I'm not saying that Atletico Madrid cannot actually win Arsenal tonight. It is possible, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And considering the fact that this young man, Ademola Lookman, is actually coming back from an injury, it will not going to be easy for him. I think it will take him some time to perform best the way we know him. So my dear Olivia, keep praying hard. Keep praying hard for Ademola Lookman to be at his best today, because he is actually going to play against the best defensive team in Europe. He is actually going to play against the best defensive team in Europe, a team that have never lost a game in the UEFA Champions League so far this season. So if you actually want him to sink Arsenal, sink Athletico, sink Mosquera, sink everybody, then you need to pray well. You need to fast. Again, you need to fast for him to be able to do that. Yes. And most importantly, in case he did not live up to expectation, in case Ademola Lookman failed to live up to your expectation, I don't want to see a post from you criticizing him. I don't want to see a post for you, backbiting him. Because before you say something like this, you should have known that this guy has been out for some time now with injury, and he's just recovering. In fact, I am not even expecting Diego Simeone to start Ademola Lookman today in this game. I am not expecting to start him in this game, because this guy is just recovering from a muscle injury. So, and if at all he start the guy, don't expect him to be at 100. So that is my own dear Olivia. So guys, this is actually what I saw when I was actually going through my Facebook page earlier today. What is your take? Are you in support of Olivia that Ademola Lookman will actually sink Arteta, sink Mosquera, and sink the whole Arsenal fans today? Or you think that the game will be very, very difficult and the team that will take their chances will win the game today. Please, whatever your opinion may be on this, I'd like to see it in the comment section. Do well to like, comment, and do not forget to turn on notification to enable you see when next post. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.